Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Look out. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
And the Bulldogs will line up here on first down and goal. To throw, it's Reed. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Florida offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So a second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Lagway. Pulls it in, it's Brown. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Great move in the open field. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Pick up the first on the ground. Fights through a tackle. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And they'll use the ground game here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And here comes a deep shot. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of the long-range field goal. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Sure hands, it's Branch. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Screen to the wide receiver. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's ball. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, he scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fights off a defender. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. has the first down and more. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
He's wide open. Look out. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. He got some time, now lets it go. Wrap down the middle. It's Green. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this team.
It's caught, still going inside the 10. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up. And you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Refuses to go down. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
The offense really clicking here. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Makes the grab. It's Brown.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Georgia.
The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Catch made on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. The timeout is called on strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Georgia.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Odom. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were effective in the 1st half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quick throw to the left. He's got it with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Green. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now to try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Looks like he's going to run it. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. QB keeper all the way. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. air. It's Reed. Pump over the middle. It's Branch. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Caught near the sideline. It's Wilson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Gators begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Thrown quickly. Caught in the right flat. Breaks one tackle. Gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Using his legs, it's Spall. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Quick throw out left, complete. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. What a ride it's been so far. We're set up for a classic finish to see who's going to claim this conference championship. Let's take one final look at the stats. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He hands it to the back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Back near the 6. It's Jackson. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has. Give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The pocket breaking down. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a jump play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the same runner's got it again. 1st down, looking for more now. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 and a 1st down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Off the RPO, clock to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen in 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for it. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. The back's got it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. With the catch, it's Branch. What a move into open space. He's in the clear. Pass tent, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the returner being brought down.
Georgia offense will take over on first and 10.
Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? To throw, it's Reed. Grab down the middle, it's Green. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Now, that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. got to come up with a first down.
Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Catch made on the right side. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
Well, against this quarterback and this offensive style, these defensive backs are going to be out on islands trying to hold up in coverage. It's paramount. You get a good pass rush here on second and goal to try to keep these guys out of the end zone.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
I mean, this is an unbelievable game. We have seen everything in this game. A touchdown now with under 10 seconds to go. And believe it or not, they're an extra point away from winning this game.
Knock through the BAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Critical BAT up and good, and they're in front now in the final seconds. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
They like to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.